Hello. How's everyone? This is Cindy from Cece's. Just wanted to come on and show you something that I worked on tonight and just was excited about it and thought I would share it with you. I am working on some hot pads. Here, let me take this out of here so I can show you. Working on some hot pads. Just wanted to show you how I did this one. Hi, Michelle. Here is one that I just finished. I was pretty pleased with it, so I thought that I would come on and show you how to do it. So, although I might be doing something just a little bit different, but all I do is I take one of these hot pads, going to put in a little piece of cardboard here. You could be using our ink mat that we have too, but I didn't want to cut it down. I've already cut it down and I didn't want to cut it down anymore. So I thought I would just put in a piece of cardboard. It seemed to work pretty good. It's just something to help to make it a little more flat. What do you mean wave your hand shaking? I do. Okay, I can just do this. Hi. Anyways, I was just wanting to put on this little rooster here, and I'm going to put Farm and Fresh down through here. I'm going to turn this to the side. So, those of you that aren't familiar with Couture, that is what all these products are. They are an adhesive back transfer, which has a silk screen. You guys can see that, the silk screen there. And they are just reusable. That's what's great about this product, is that it's always reusable. It's not a one-time use. That's what I really like about it, is that I can use them over and over and over again. So what I will do is the same thing that I did here is with my white ink. I will be applying this. So the ink is a little different than our paste. You do not have to stir the ink. So you're just gonna open this up, take one of your little squeegees, and just going to apply it. So what I'm going to do is I'll take this little rooster off, and I will apply that kind of here. I don't want it quite centered because I'm going to put the word fresh down through the side. And I'm just pressing around the silk screen here to make sure that I don't have any air bubbles in that. So I'm going to then apply the ink. Just going to dip it into the ink a little bit. And when you're applying with the ink, since I know I've had several videos on here using the paste, but when you're applying with the ink, you don't have to have as much, so you do want to be careful. And what I have learned with doing some inking is you don't want to press as hard, because the more you press through there, then it could end up leaving more of like a blob. So you kind of want to go a little easy on it. You don't need as much. So then I'm just going to apply this at a 45-degree angle. I'm just kind of brushing it around. You kind of want to do it in a one stroke if you can, and not try to be like a painter and do it in so many little, you know, like this, doing it so many little times. You kind of want to make it smooth. So you're just going to apply it. Some people like to apply it to this green, blue-green side and then pull it in from there. You want to be careful with getting too close to the edge, because once you get this ink on, it is permanent. And then all you have to do is heat set it either with a heat press or an iron. Okay, and so then now you're just going to basically kind of take off the excess, and this extra that I have I will put back into the container just so that I can save it. Always want to try to reuse. One thing you want to make sure is before you start touching your items that you're inking, you want to make sure that your fingers are clean. You don't want to get too many marks on here. And so then I'm just going to lift up a little corner and I'm going to pull back. Oh, I like how he came out. My little rooster. Came out cute. What do you think, Michelle? You still here? Okay, now I'm going to do the farm kind of right in the center of the rooster, and because I'm leaving a little space because I'm going to do fresh on this side. Just because it's this way doesn't mean that's the only way we have to use it. Kind of got to get a little creative and change it up a little bit. So I will put my farm right about there. Again, just smoothing it out, making sure that I have all the air bubbles out. Okay. Now with this one being a little more narrow, I have some other squeegees here that I have cut down a little bit more. Probably have cut this into thirds. And so I'm just going to apply the ink. Again, don't put too much. I'm going to just apply the ink lightly. Don't press too hard. We don't want it to go through the silk screen too much and leave a big blob. Those are good technical terms, aren't they? Anyways, okay. So now I'm kind of getting any excess ink off. Just scrape some of this back into my container. Okay, set that aside. Again, I'm just going to pull this back. So there's my farm. Hi, Deborah. All right, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this and put fresh to the side. Now what I'm trying to do is be careful that I'm not laying that on my hot pad, because I did just use that, so that looks a little crooked. So I'm going to try to line that up, just being careful that I don't get the ink coming through this top part of that silk screen. Okay. Again, just using this small squeegee and applying that on. Remember, try to go straight, do longer strokes with this so you don't get too much ink in there. Okay, now I'm just scraping off some excess. Okay. Just going to scrape off what I got on my squeegee still, and then I'm just going to pull this off. Again, being careful. See, I have ink on my fingers, so you're just going to be careful and slowly pull it off, because if you pull it off really quick, maybe you missed a little bit on a letter or something, you can lay it right back down and pretty much line it up and be able to fix it. So just pull it off easy. And there we go. What do you guys think? Look good? I like it. What do you guys think? Then all I have to do is heat set that, either with my heat press, or those of you that if you don't have a heat press, then you use your iron, and you're just gonna iron it for 2 to 3 minutes and you should be all set. Once you apply some heat to it, then it's all ready to go. You can wash it several times. So that's just a short, simple, sweet little hot pads that I thought I would show you guys. I would love to have a class and show you all how to do this. I think they would make great gifts. Just think of different things that you can put on here. Even just some cute little gifts for family members. You could even do a Mr. and Mrs., maybe some weddings coming up. Just, it's endless, really. Who couldn't use, you know, some hot pads? So they are a wonderful gift. Anything homemade, handmade is a perfect gift. So that's pretty much all I have today. I would love to, like I said, schedule some classes with you guys. I'm going to be picking a day to do one for my own here, either at my house, or I will let you know the location if you're interested. I did post something earlier about doing some towels, so we can either do towels or hot pads. Just leave a comment below saying I'm in, and I'll make sure that I let you know when I'm going to be doing that and where it's going to be located. So that is all I have. Just wanted to do something really quick. Tomorrow I will be in Montpelier at the Bean Days. There are many vendors out there. Hopefully the rain will hold off. Come and stop out and see me. Would love to see all of you. I think that was all I have tonight. Have a great evening and get creative, and I will talk to you all soon.